Hi, I'm Alyson Aliano. I'm a photographer living and working in Los Angeles, California. I'm originally from New York, born near Queens, and I attended the School of Visual Arts in Manhattan. My family is Italian American immigrants, and my parents were the first in their families to go to college. I feel very fortunate that my parents prioritized my education, always encouraging me to pursue higher learning. Being an artist was not encouraged, and to my family's dismay, I pursued a career in art. They'd hoped I'd become a doctor or a lawyer, careers they considered respectable. When I was 14, my high school photo class visited the International Center of Photography. There was a show featuring Annie Leibovitz and Mary Ellen Mark's work. Mary Ellen Mark's series about Ward 81 depicting women in mental institutions was amazing. It was the first time I had seen work by female photographers. It's a very transformative moment for me, and I just remember thinking, like, this is everything. I studied mostly photojournalism and fine art. I interned for photographers, and when I knew enough, I started assisting. After graduation, I took a road trip to LA and worked in a rental house, which was amazing for learning all about cameras, strobes, and grip equipment. Then I started assisting again, which was when I really learned how to light. After about 2 or 3 years of assisting and all through working in the rental house and assisting, I was constantly shooting for myself and working on my portfolio. And I feel very lucky. I was very focused. I got my first few editorial assignments, and I was given really, really amazing stories by Kathy Ryan. She was at the New York Times, as well as her husband, Scott Thody, who was very supportive of my work. My work is very project driven, influenced by photojournalism, long form stories, photo essays, and fine art. Some of my other influences are Diane Arbus, Nan Golden, Sally Mann, Tina Barney. I'm fascinated by people and real life, constantly exploring the universality of the human or American experience. When starting a personal project, I consider what I want to devote my unpaid time to, and it usually revolves around the female experience. Technically, being a woman doesn't affect my approach. I'm proficient in my craft, partly due to having to survive and thrive in a male-dominated field and being taken seriously by men. My partner, Glenn, is invaluable to my work because I trust him so deeply. I trust him with lighting and being part of my work and process and bringing him to shoots. And I really value his opinion. I often think, I hope Glenn thinks this is good and he's not just being nice. And he helps me edit, which is really invaluable because I have the subjective experience of shooting something, and then he has the objective experience of editing it. So if he says, nope, I like the next frame, then I trust his opinion. I was very fortunate to have a good start in editorial photography, shooting amazing assignments all over the United States. However, when editorial magazines started folding in about 2009 and 2010, that definitely affected me. I returned to lighting for other photographers and now try to balance my own work with working for others. And I feel fortunate to make a living in this field with the skills that I have. I've been trying to get more commercial and lucrative jobs that reflect my work and my vision and my skill set, and something that is uniquely mine, namely my vision. It's still an uphill battle with many challenging days. I try to be really patient with the ebb and flow, understanding that not every day is the most creative day and that not every day is the most productive office admin day. What I hope the impact of my work might be: when I was younger, I would have definitely said, I want a retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Now, I want my work to speak to people and resonate with them. I believe that the curiosity about another human being is at the core of our humanity, and I hope that my work can remind people of that.